Everybody's gonna make bad choices regardless in their life. I mean, I made bad choices, everybody has, but it's up to you to change your life. It's not no one else's choice, it's yours.
Well, in elementary school, I used to have low self-esteem. In this junior youth group, it's like higher than stronger than a tornado. I feel very good about myself.
Well, being together is really fun, instead of just being at home and watching TV alone.
Brandon, Ronald, and Muko live in the Raleigh-Durham area of North Carolina. They all participate in spiritual empowerment programs for junior youth. There are 9 groups like this in the area, drawing middle school students from a variety of neighborhoods, ethnicities, religious backgrounds, and belief systems.
I feel like one of the challenges they are facing is forming an identity and finding out who they are, and they have really not many outlets to figure that out.
Through these programs, junior youth are learning how to voice their concerns, make suggestions for improvements in their communities, and take powerful action.
I mean, there's a lot of injustice in these communities, and these junior youth are aware of that, and when you ask them about justice, they can point out so many things in their community that just aren't fair. And so, like, getting them to go out there and fix these problems, like, they enjoy that because it's benefiting them and it's benefiting their community.
North Carolina's network of junior youth programs is the result of the young leading the younger. The high college students, high school students, and young professionals are the ones driving this growing movement.
Here it's really been the youth getting really excited. Like almost every youth that you'll talk to either has their own children's class or junior youth group or has been to one, you know, as an assistant.
Animating junior youth groups gives youth and young adults a chance to serve simply for the sake of service.
I mean, the junior youth program is all about outreach. It's really all about seeing your community that you live in as your community. It's not your Baha'i community and your real community. It's a one community, and the whole world needs this.
The junior youth programs in North Carolina haven't always been so robust. This now flourishing community initiative was ignited by a question on the minds of many local Baha'i youth. How can we improve the lives of those around us? Nabil and Jasmine Kleinhentz are college students at the University of North Carolina in Chapel Hill. They are also newlyweds.
Let's learn a little about you.
During his freshman year, Nabil applied for a scholarship program that required him to create his own service project. When it came time to choosing his service, he decided to start a junior youth group.
I was just thinking what would be one of the best ways I could serve, and I thought of the junior youth program, and it's just going to be a group, that's all about fostering, this kind of group identity and fostering unity and justice within their community.
Nabil, Jasmine, and their friend Parisa decided to go door to door in one particular apartment complex. There they found kids and parents who were interested in establishing a group for junior youth.
I feel like I was shy to talk to them, but then I started joining it. It's fun and you get to experience new stuff.
Today, the group Nabil and Jasmine run is thriving. They help the kids come up with projects that will both serve the community and be empowering. One of the group members is Carla Perez. She's an 8th grader who organized a trip to the local radio station.
I was thinking about making people to join more. So I talked to my cousin and she gave me the idea too, so we started planning it. And so we that day we experienced new stuff.
She really organized the whole trip. We just were there to give them the rides and to just be there to give them a ride home. And so it was really fun to see them on the radio. They're doing the DJs, they're calling people, doing shout-outs, and it was really, I think, excellent experience for them to have, because I don't think they would have ever had it typically without having someone there who said, okay, you want to do this, let's do it.
The number of junior youth groups grew rapidly when college students started bringing their energy and ideas together. Every semester they hold a conference called Calling All Youth.
In this area we have a Calling All Youth meeting, typically in the beginning of a semester, and all the youth get together and we kind of just thrive off each other's ideas.
These youth are so energized by the conference, they generate a plan of action for creating more junior youth groups all over the metro area.
It's just been contagious. People are actually going out and trying out this service, and like I said, like if you get a taste of the service, you just have to come back and you just have to dedicate yourself to it.
Jamal Benjamin and Joseph Kleinhens are best friends and high school students. They serve as animators in the area. Like all junior youth groups in the area, their group focuses on service projects, self-expression, recreation, and the development of talents. As animators, Jamal and Joseph see each kid as a treasure trove of virtues and gifts waiting to be developed.
It's absolutely amazing just to see even the transformation of these kids from being, some of them are rough, you turn them smooth. You're doing the digging for those gems of inestimable value in their mind. You're finding that out. You're helping them progress and find themselves.
Jamal and Joseph eagerly support any ideas the junior youth have for service projects in their neighborhood. For example, the junior youth saw a need for a bench at the neighborhood basketball court, and so they sold and delivered donuts to neighbors to raise funds.
Like, some people go over there and drink, like burn the benches and stuff. That's why they took them away. They left like their beer cans and everything out there. And now we don't have no bench. That's why we're trying to raise the money for the bench at the court.
I think they always have these desires to fix the community. It's just they feel like they're maybe powerless as junior youth, or maybe that they don't have the means to do it. But I mean, once you just give them that little start, like, they really take off with it. So.
In North Carolina, it's not just college and high school students dedicating time to junior youth. Mark and Azadeh Perry have been married for 8 years. They were drawn to each other because they shared an interest in working with adolescents.
The second day after I had met Ozzy, I overheard her saying, "I really want to work with junior youth." It was like a little sticky note in my mind. That's a good sign. I can see how that would work.
This age is very important, and I love to work with this age. I think they have so much energy, and they're just so lovable,
It's something that we share a passion for.
They started by focusing on Baha'i kids, and then realized their efforts were too exclusive. Junior youth of all backgrounds need attention.
I've seen a lot of people get left out of their group or friend or something because they have different beliefs or stuff like that.
Sometimes in middle school, the gossip gets worse, the fights get worse, and people just get more meaner, and so they need to have this junior youth group and to cooperate, come together and do activities with each other that they really need.
The junior youth in this group use the arts to express themselves, talk about challenges, and discover their talents.
Well, first off, we start off by drumming. I'm in a drumming circle, getting our wiggers out, and then we have say prayers. We play games. We do a little workbook, and they might want to play guitar and learn guitar and stuff. Because Mark teaches them guitar, more like the guitar because they really like the guitar, and I like to play the drum and interact with everybody.
Allowing them to just sample different kinds of art, the beauty, the sincerity, the shockingly truthful points of view, that just shines out.
Nicole Ward is 16 years old. Although not from a Baha'i family, she and her sister attended Baha'i children's classes in their neighborhood. When she was a little older, Nicole was also part of a junior youth group. Both activities offer welcome relief in her neighborhood, where violence and hopelessness are common.
It was real bad when I was staying down there. So like we really had nothing positive down there. So doing children's class and junior youth, that was something positive for everybody. So it was kind of good for us to do that.
Where you at now?
The junior youth group was such a positive experience for Nicole. She wanted to give her peers a chance to reflect on their own virtues and gifts.
Our bodies were made in the images
and likeness
of God.
True.
Nicole now facilitates a study circle for her friends and sister.
Making them learn something new and being positive, making them have positive thoughts and stuff instead of worrying about the negative so they can stay out of trouble. Because they troublemakers, so I want to keep them out of trouble.
In their study circle, Nicole and her friends discuss the nobility of every human being, the importance of prayer and meditation, and the purpose of life. Becky Dibble co-facilitates the study circle with Nicole.
It's really wonderful to see her connection to this, that this is an animating force in her life. You can even see that this person has become the spiritual leader of her family. Even though she's not the oldest, but she has a wisdom, and you can see in the family when they consult, well, what would Nicole think?
Like Nicole, more young people in her neighborhood are eager to make positive change in their lives and in their community. The effects are far-reaching, and families are touched in the process.
You got a lot of kids around here, man, that, good kids, and they'll try to do the positive things, but they have to have something to look forward to. And so far, the things that y'all been doing with the kids, taking them to group meetings and stuff like that, it's been a positive thing.
Students and young professionals in the Raleigh-Durham area continue to lend their energy in service to junior youth. As junior youth continue to be a priority, their gifts and contributions shine through, and the transformation of their communities becomes a reality.
They have so much energy, so much life. They're naturally supposed to be learning and wondering and growing and developing into these spiritual beings.
It's a joy. I really just tell people, try it, stick with it, open your eyes to the beauty of this age. And and if it's not for you, it's not for you. But it's definitely for more people than are doing it right now. So those of you, those people out there who are thinking a little bit about it, like maybe I like to do it, do it. They'll surprise you, they'll shock you, they'll take over your life with their spirit, and you'll love them. You'll really love them.